Hello, welcome to Otter Pop Culture, and today we'll be going over the relationship between Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. First of all, Ariana has been going through a lot in the past couple of years, and when she met Pete and all that stuff, like it seemed like everything was going well, but obviously that didn't turn out well. But let's start from the beginning and go from the end to see what my thoughts, and leave a comment below what your thoughts of maybe a theory of why they broke up, or if their relationship was something that you were rooting for or not. First of all, she's gone through a lot. She had the Manchester bombing that happened in May 22nd, 22nd in last year. That was insane. And it took a lot. I saw the video, I saw the comment, I saw all the tweets that she posted, and everybody else's. It was pretty shocking. So I can already see, that was already a ball rolling of something. But then she came back immediately and did the One Love Manchester, which was so great. Everybody was there with different singers, and she was singing, and she did her songs from the concert, and so it was very nice. And it was the time I realized that she was a icon in the making. And she's pretty much been been releasing music lately more than any of the other people that have been doing, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, and all those people have kind of disappeared right now. Well, Lady Gaga moved to being an actress right now, but even then, it's just there was no one really taking over the pop platform, and she's been doing that. She later on that year, May 2018, she dated. Oh, actually, maybe go back a little bit. So she was dating Mac Miller around the time that the Manchester thing happened, and then we find out that he was abusing a lot of drugs and alcohol, and she tried her best to help him and everything, but obviously it didn't work out, so they end up breaking up. Then I want to say maybe a couple months later she met Pete, May 2018. They got together, they were really cute. I personally liked them. I liked Pete from SNL, so I really liked him then. And so when I saw them together, I was like, oh, this is cute. This is really cute. They're about the same age. They're really kind of cute together. And they had all kinds of pictures and everything, and it seemed like he was really helping her kind of get through the pain of breaking up and the Manchester stuff. But she kept on trucking. She kept on going with her stuff, with her albums and her singles. Sweetener was everything. It was so good. It took me a while to get into it, but it was pretty good at the end. Then over time, so this was May 2018, and then by June 2018, they got engaged. There was news they got engaged, and it only been a month, and so everybody's it's kind of weird, but okay. So they're engaged, they're very happy, and she put on Sweetener how much she's happy with him, and even the Pete song was on there. So we thought everything was going well. It was a little quick, but we're cool, we're rooting for you. Then after that, maybe the October 2018, Mac Miller passed away with a alleged overdose. So that was pretty intense. I followed Mac Miller's stuff in the early times. I kind of went off from him before, but it was pretty intense to see. And I just thought in my head, I was fuck. First the Manchester, then she breaks up with the boyfriend who was abusing alcohol and drugs, and she's had a lot to deal with. And so I thought this is the moment they're being happy, and then the Malcolm Moore happened, and people started blaming her for him killing himself, it's very ignorant to say, because you don't really know. No one's responsible for the other person's suicide, other than if they actually intentionally did something without to cause that, which is breaking up with somebody is not a reason to blame somebody for reason that they killed themselves later on. Like, that's not okay. She always said that she did her best to, like, help him with his addictions, but obviously it wasn't working, and so she took it upon herself to leave, and that was literally the best choice that she could have done at that time. But of course, everybody was blaming her for it. So that was an additional to it. Then she was sad that he was dead, that he died, and so it was pretty brutal. But Pete was there to, like, help lift her up and find some way to kind of get together, and I think honestly it just got to a point where she was just like, it just took a toll. Like, after everything that went on, it just took a toll. And I think, honestly, that's why they broke up. I know there's been, like, speculation or talk about how he talks about her pussy, and she talks about or like, there's been talk about, like, each other's, like, pussies and dicks and everything, but he's been talking about it more. So to me, I always felt like it might be a little just more sexual. And I had just found out they weren't really planning they had no plans or anything for the wedding while they're engaged during the time they're together. So breaking up, I think it was more the fact that just way too many stuff was happening, and, like, in a row. And I think she just needed to kind of just break completely clean and just start over and kind of just find herself, her mental, like, self. And I think that's great. I think that was the best idea to do. I still hope they get back together in some way. But I think this is the perfect time for her to kind of wash that, like, all that stuff away, you know. It's been a tough time. So, and then she's also tweeted before, like, and also on Instagram mostly, that she's trying not to let it, like, affect her, and that she's having an album come out this year, like, the end of the year. So that's, like, 2 albums in 1 year, so I'm already, like, I'm excited. I'm excited for a good album of Ariana Grande. I think it's gonna be great. I understand, I also heard that Pete has been joking about their relationship. During his stand-up, which is, I think, honestly, we all know his stand-up. He's very, he jokes about things that are personally happening into his life, and he finds some humor into it in some way. It's not, I don't think he's looking to sabotage or try to make fun of their relationship. Their relationship was, I think he felt the relationship just as seriously as she did. And I think that this is just how he does his stand-up, and I don't think it's offensive at all. I really hope and pray that she gets better. I hope that she kind of pushes through. I hope that Pete pushes through. I hope they all kind of get together eventually, and, you know, just, like, honestly, just, like, hashtag pray for Ari, you know, just pray for her, because it's just so sad. Like, it's just the stuff that she's been through. She needs the time to kind of collect herself, you know. Anyway, I'm surprised. I'm happy for her album. I can't wait for her album. I can't wait for more stuff that she's doing, because I honestly think that she's been very iconic in this past 2018, 2017. So it's really cool. Like, I am excited for more stuff. I actually hope that the album that's coming out, she said by the end of the year, so I'm hoping that I hope it's actually different than from Sweetener. I hope it's still positive like Sweetener. I love the positivity that Sweetener provided, but I hope that I hope it's different. I hope it's something that we haven't heard before, just like Sweetener. But yeah, so it's been a trip for her, and for Pete, I'm sure, with his mental health and everything that he's been focusing on. I'm sure that was an issue that they also took into account when it comes to breaking up. So I hope that everything works out. I hope everything goes well. Leave a comment below and tell me what you thought about the relationship. If you thought it was doomed from the start, if you thought it was a thing that they were just really in love with each other, or what do you think? Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. I have more ideas coming up soon. I will see you next time, and I hope that everybody has a great day.